The Winter Solstice, also known as Yule in Alban-Arten, is a sacred time of year when we celebrate the return of the sun. This day in December may be the shortest day of the year and the beginning of winter, but from now on the days are getting longer and brighter. For millennia, the winter solstice has brought human beings together, united by the promise of life and warmth. Today we gather across space and time for a 25-minute slow flow yoga class celebrating this magical time. Honoring the seasons is a beautiful way to receive messages for our own personal journeys. The winter evergreens speak to us of enduring life. The pines, mistletoe, holly, and ivy stay reassuringly green through the cold and snow. Winter especially shows us that each season serves the next, and that no living thing is productive all the time. May we all take good care and let the light in. Let us nourish our minds, bodies, and souls with rest, food, and wonder. Welcome back to Moon Medicine Yoga with me, Allison. I hope this slow flow yoga practice is a festive addition to your season. Join me every month for yoga with the moon and the wheel of the year. Don't forget to subscribe and feel free to send your winter wishes for the community in the comments. Let's begin in child's pose today, or what we'll call pinecone pose. Wrap the arms back by the sides and rest your head on the earth. Take a few deep breaths to arrive and allow the body to soften with each exhale. On your next breath, rise to tabletop for one round of cat-cow. Inhaling, arch the back and look forward, opening the heart. Exhale, round the spine, pressing the earth away. Inhale once again to a level spine and step your right foot flat out to the side with the toes facing forward. Sort of like gate pose if you're familiar. With the leg extended, inhale, arch the spine again, cow belly. Exhale, angry cat. Continuing on your own for a few rounds. On your next exhale, hold that angry cat, and then slowly sink your hips back onto your heel, keeping your right leg extended. Rest your head on your hands, and that foot can just rest wherever it comfortably wants to go. Breathe deep into this hamstring stretch variation of child's pose. On your next breath in, rise up, bringing the knees under the hips for one reset round of cat-cow. As you inhale, arch the back, look forward. And as you exhale, round the spine. Inhale to tabletop, stepping your left foot out to the side. And continue your cat-cow undulations of the spine, moving with your breath. The next time you angry cat the spine, sink your hips back onto the heel, keeping your left leg extended. Create a little forehead pillow with your hands and breathe. On your inhale, rise back up to tabletop, this time bringing the knees together. We're going to warm the belly and the glute, the leg, just sort of get the blood flowing here with a little Kundalini-inspired Kriya. Extend your right leg up and back, then exhale round the spine, bringing the knee into the nose. And then pick up the pace, breathing forcefully out of the nose every time you draw that knee in strong. Try to extend that leg back, nice and long behind you. If you have a ponytail like me, it's going wild right now. Feel that heat building. A few more rounds, you got it. Extend the leg once more, and as you exhale, bring the knee into the chest and then step the foot up through the hands. Nice job. Tuck the back toes and lift the knee. Slowly straighten your front leg for a modified pyramid pose, bowing over your leg. From here, we'll spiral the back foot flat, getting ready for triangle pose. As you inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. You can rest your right hand on your shin or press the back of your hand against the inside of your leg. Think about extending in all directions, and if possible, gaze up to your thumb. Engaging the core. As you inhale, radiant triangle, right arm to sky, left hand to the back leg. Exhale, back to triangle. Flow with your breath, again keeping the belly muscles engaged. For a movement we'll call twinkling star. One more time, radiating, reach up, holding here. As you exhale, bend into your right knee, radiant warrior. Option to take the bind. Maybe your hand rests on your low back, or maybe you wrap those fingers to the inside of your front thigh. Exhaling, cartwheel the hands, frame your front foot for three-legged dog. We'll bend the knees, stacking the hips for a little candy cane variation. Keep the shoulders nice and level. If you'd like, you can flip your dog here, lifting your hips and heart and reaching. And when you're ready, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. You can stay here or flow through a vinyasa with me, inhaling to plank pose. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, lift your heart for a cobra. Exhale, back to pinecone pose. Wrap the arms back by your sides and rest. On your next breath in, rise up to tabletop again with the knees together, preparing for that warming Kundalini Kriya. As you inhale, extend your left leg up and back, looking forward. Exhale, knee to nose, and then start to pick up the pace, exhaling with force from the nose. Find that pace, that momentum that works for you. Bringing that knee in strong and extending your leg fully. On your inhale, extend the leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping the foot through the hands. Tuck your back toes, lifting the knee for that variation of pyramid pose, bowing forward. Come back to your breath. When you're ready, dropping the back heel for triangle pose, reaching your right arm to the sky, fan the arms wide, perhaps looking up. Engaging the belly as you inhale, radiate, reaching your left arm to sky. Exhale, take it back to triangle pose. Try to move smoothly through this. Just a few more rounds on your own. As you inhale, reach up and stay. Exhale, bend into the knee for radiant warrior, taking the full or half bind. Breathing in, go a little deeper. And exhale, cartwheel the hands, framing your foot. Three-legged dog, sweep your left leg all the way up and back, bending the knee for that candy cane shape. You can stay here stacking the hips or flip your dog. When you're ready, return to downward facing dog where you could stay or flow through your vinyasa. Whatever your choice, we're going to meet in child's pose. On your inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, let's walk the hands back to the feet, coming to a forward fold at the back of the mat. As you inhale, lift halfway, bringing your hands to your hips. Slowly rise to standing, bringing your right knee to 90 degrees. Getting ready for tree pose, you can reach down, catching the ankle, placing your foot above or below the knee. Choose your variation here. You can have the hands at heart center. Bring the arms down long by your sides or reach them up and overhead. I'm imagining myself as one of those conifer evergreens. Maybe you have a tree that comes to mind. On your inhale, rewind, hands to heart center, knee to chest, and then feet under the hips. As you inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. We're going to place the hands under the feet, walking the toes all the way up to the wrist creases. This is called Padahastasana or gorilla pose. Today, these are our winter slippers. As you exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides to fold in deeper, chin to chest. To release, lift your head, straighten your arms. Take your hands out from underneath. Exhaling, bring hands to your hips. And then slowly rise to standing. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees. Find your drishti. And then place the foot above or below the knee for tree pose. You can have the arms long by your sides. You can do what you did on the first side or something different. Honoring all trees today. And releasing, hands to heart center. Bring the knee into the chest. And then set the feet down under the hips. As you inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding. Again, placing the hands under the feet. Putting on our winter slippers. Rock a little weight into the toes and gaze back between your legs as you bend your elbows out to the sides. If this isn't comfortable, which is understandable, you can take any variation of a forward bend that you enjoy. On your inhale, slowly release, and then walk the hands back to downward facing dog. Option to take our final vinyasa, or you can just rest in the dog for a few breaths. Now in your own way, coming to a seat with the soles together and the knees wide. This sort of looks like Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose, except you want to shift the heels away from us, creating a bigger diamond with the legs. We're going to slide the hands palms down under the calves on the earth. As you exhale, round your spine, bowing the crown of your head to your feet. This is a variation of tortoise pose, but today it's snowflake pose. If this is a little too much, you can take a normal cobbler's pose, bringing the thumbs to the arches of your feet, opening up the feet like a book, and just bowing forward any amount. Breathe into the stretch, allowing your eyes to close, turning inward. On the inhale, we'll release, sliding the hands out and rising up. And then bringing the hands behind you, bend the knees and bring your feet as wide as the mat. Allow your knees to fall to the right side with a nice staggered leg formation. Then walk your hands around the right side of your mat towards the back. Lower your chest down, resting your head on your hands. Take a deep breath here and just drop into this spiral prone twist. Now preparing to move, walk the hands under the shoulders. As you inhale, press up and unwind back to center, feet as wide as the mat. Drop your knees over to the left side. Rotate, walking your hands to the left side and then around to the back of your mat. Lowering your chest down, rest your head in whatever way feels comfortable. On your inhale, walk the hands in, slowly lifting up and unwind back to center. Roll onto the back, drawing your knees into the chest, giving yourself a squeeze and a nourishing rock from side to side. Feel that massage on the low back. And we'll release to our final rest. You can take savasana with the arms and legs straight, or you can find another comfy resting position that feels good. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth to settle in. Enjoy your rest. And starting to bring the awareness back. Feel the weight of the body on the earth, deepening the breath. One at a time, bend the knees and bring the feet to the floor. Pausing here. And then slowly roll to your side, landing in the fetal position for just a few breaths with yourself before, in your own way, pressing up to a comfortable seat. We'll meet with the hands at heart center. Thank you so much for honoring the winter solstice with me today. We'll seal our practice by bringing the thumbs to the third eye and bowing to honor each other. As always, it's been my privilege and pleasure to lead you in another yoga flow honoring the transition of the seasons. Donation links are below if you are interested in sending a small offering. And I will see you again soon. Don't forget to say hello in the comments. Have a beautiful winter season, and I will see you again soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye, yogis.